Good morning students, this is Parvati working as a physics teacher in Oxford High School, Uppugunduru. In previous class, we learned how to find out the focal length of a convex lens and how can you prove it. The focal length of a lens is always depends on the surrounding medium, or how can you prove it. The focal length of a lens is increases when it is kept in water. Okay, Nama? In previous class, we have discussed how to find out the focal length of a lens. And next one, how can you prove it? The focal length of a lens is increases when it is kept in water. In this session, we are going to discuss what will happen when the principal rays, when the parallel rays making certain angle with the principal axis. And also derive 1 by f is equal to 1 by b minus 1 by u. In this session, I have to explain what will happen when the parallel rays are making certain angle with the principal axis. After that, derive 1 by f is equal to 1 by b minus 1 by u. This is also called as the lens formula. This is also called as lens formula. We know clear idea about ray diagrams. Clear idea about ray diagrams. There are 6 ray diagrams for convex lens and 2 ray diagrams for concave lens. This is for representation of convex lens and this is for the representation of concave lens. Here this is for core, focus F1 and center of curvature C1. Here focus F2 and center of curvature C2. This is the representation of convex lens. Okay na? And next one, this is for the representation of concave lens. Here core, focus F2 and center of curvature C2. Here also focus F1 and center of curvature C1. In this one, what will happen when the parallel rays are making certain angle with the principal axis? Parallel rays are making certain angle with the principal axis. In previous class, we know very well when parallel rays, when light rays parallel to the principal axis, what will happen? When parallel rays are passing through the optic center after refraction, what will happen? Okay na? When parallel rays are passing through the optic center, what will happen? When rays are passing through the principal axis, what will happen? In this one, when parallel rays are making certain angle with the principal axis, what will happen? Okay Nama? Here, this is for one light ray. Is the refraction is that takes place at this point. After refraction, it will passes like this. After refraction, the light rays are bends towards the normal. Here, this is the second light ray is passing through the optic center, means it does not deviate and goes straight. Okay na? And also, this is the third light ray is also incident on the convex lens. After refraction, it bends towards the normal. Okay? Here, this is the point the 3 refracted rays are meet. Okay, Nama, draw the light from this point to the principal axis. That line is passes through the focus. Okay, Nama, this is the line which is perpendicular to the principal axis. That line should be called as, or that plane should be called as focal plane. Focal plane. Okay, Nama, that means when the parallel rays are making certain angle with the principal axis, after that it forms a plane. That plane should be called as a focal plane. The focal plane is always perpendicular to the principal axis and is always parallel to the convex lens. Okay, Nama? Focal plane is the plane which is always perpendicular to the principal axis. See this diagram. Here this is for the representation of concave lens. This is the light ray. After refraction, the light ray is bends away from the normal. And this is the another light ray which is passing through the optic center, means it does not deviate. And next, this one is the third light ray is also incident on the convex lens, concave lens. After refraction, it bends away from the normal. Okay, Nama? These are all refracted rays. These all refracted rays are extended backward. They are like this. These rays are meet at a point. Draw a straight line from this point to the principal axis and form a focal plane. Focal plane is the plane which is always perpendicular to the principal axis. always perpendicular to the principal axis. Finally, we conclude that when the parallel rays are making certain angle with the principal axis, it forms a plane. That plane should be called as a focal plane. Focal plane is always perpendicular to the principal axis. After that, I have to explain lens formula. Okay, now mirror formula is different from lens formula. Mirror formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Lens formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 by v minus 1 by u. Let's look at about here. This is for principal axis and this is for the convex lens. Okay, now here midpoint of the lens should be called as the pole. Consider a point object is placed on the principal axis. The height of the object is O dash. O dash represents the height of the object. The first light ray is coming from the top of the object. Here this is pole and the focus. Okay, now the first light ray which is coming from the top of the object, top of the point source, after refraction it will be passes through the focus. Okay, na? And the second light ray is passing through the optic center, means it does not deviate. The point where the two refracted rays meet, that point gives the image. Draw the line from this point to the principal axis which indicates the or which represents the height of the image. Here, height of the image should be represented by I dash. Height of the image should be represented by I dash. Here, the midpoint of the lens should be called as P. Here, P dash represents the height of the lens. P dash represents the height of the lens. Now, by clearly observe these two are here, the similar triangles should be formed. Here, O dash P is the one triangle, P I dash is the another triangle. Okay, now, and next P dash F is the another triangle. P dash F is the another triangle. Now, here look at the board. Here, O dash indicates the object height. Object height. O dash is equal to object height. And next P dash is equal to height of the lens. Height of the lens. Height of the lens. And next I dash indicates the image height. I dash indicates the image height. Now look at the board. O dash indicates the object height. P dash indicates the height of the lens. And I dash indicates the image height. Here, consider a point object. The height of the object O dash is placed on the principal axis. Then it will form the image there. After the focus, the image height is I dash. Okay, now from these diagrams here, from the diagram O dash P and I dash P or similar triangles O dash P and I dash P are the similar triangles. Similar triangles means if the two sides of the two triangles are equal. If the two angles of the two triangles are equal, then it will be called as the similar triangles. From these two one here, O dash by I dash is equal to OP by IP. OP by IP or PI. Now here look at the board. Here O dash P. O dash P. And next one I dash P. These two are similar triangles. Here the side of these one is equal to the sides of these one. That's why O dash by I dash is equal to OP by PI. This is equation number 1. See the next similar triangle here I dash F is the one similar triangle. P dash F is the another similar triangle. See I dash F is the one triangle. and P dash F is the another triangle. Okay now amma, here I dash P, I dash F and P dash F or another set of the triangles. From this one, P dash by I dash is equal to PF by Fi. Okay now ma, P dash I by I dash is equal to PF by Fi. Here the distance from pole to focus is equal to distance from focus to image. Focus to I. The distance from P to F is equal to the distance from F to I. That's why PF by Fi. Okay now ma, this is equation number 2. Ma, from this diagram, the object height is equal to height of the lens. Object height is equal to O dash is equal to PP dash amma. O dash is equal to PP dash. That's why in the place of PP dash we have to write to O dash by I dash. O dash by I dash. PF by F into I. This is equation number 3. Here since O dash is equal to PP dash. O dash is equal to PP dash. Now this one should be written as O dash by I dash is equal to PF by here F P into the distance from pole to focus is focal length. This value is known. But the distance from F to I we don't know. That's why this one should be written as PI minus PF. Now look at this diagram now. Here this is for P and this is for F and this is for I. The distance from pole to image is called as image distance. The distance from pole to focus is called as focal length. We know very well about these two values. What about this value? The distance from F to I, we don't know. That's why the value of Fi should be written as Pi minus PF. Pi minus PF. Okay now ma? This is equation number 4. From equation 1 and 4, left side of these two equations are equal. Then right side also equal. Masira, equation number 1 O dash by I dash. In the same way, equation number 4 O dash by I dash. Left side of these two equations are equal. Then right side also equal. Left side equal. Then right side also equal. Okay namma, here this one should be written as OP by PI is equal to here PF by PI minus PF. Okay namma, reverse the above equation. Reverse the above equation. Okay namma, reverse the above equation. Here OP by PI is equal to PF by PI minus PF. Reverse the above equation. Here OP by PI is equal to PF by PI minus PF. Okay? Here PI by OP is equal to PI minus PF by PF. Okay namma, here PI by OP is equal to, split the equation, PI by PF minus PF by PF. Okay namma, here PI by OP is equal to PI by PF minus 1. Okay namma, multiply above equation with PI on both sides. Now look at the board. Here multiply the above equation with PI on both sides. Then the above equation should be written as Pi into Pi by OP is equal to Pi into Pi by Pf minus, okay na amma, minus 1. Divide the above equation amma, not multiply. Divide the above equation with Pi. Divide the above equation with Pi. Okay na amma? Here this one should be written as Pi get cancelled. 1 by OP is equal to 1 by Pi into Pi by Pf minus 1 by Pi into 1. Here Pi get cancelled. 1 by OP is equal to 1 by Pf minus 1 by Pi. Okay na amma? Here this value is coming into the left side of equation. Then minus value is get into the plus value. Then OP plus 1 by Pi is equal to 1 by Pf. Okay na? Here apply the sign convention. Apply the sign convention. Sign convention. Already we know very well. All distance should be measured from the pole. And here look at the board. Here P now look at the board. Here I dash, P dash, O dash. Object distance, image distance. Okay now ma? Here this is for focal length F. Apply the sign convention. Here all distance should be measured from the pole. The distance measured in the direction of incident ray is to be taken as positive. In opposite direction of the incident ray is to be taken as negative. Actually the light rays are coming from the object to the pole. Here the distance should be measured from pole to object. Light rays are coming from the point object towards the lens. Here but the distance should measured from pole to object. That's why object distance is taken as negative, minus u. Okay now ma? After that the distance from pole to image is called as image distance. This is a plus value. Here the distance is measured from the pole to image. That's why it should be taken as a positive value. After that the distance from pole to focus is called as focal length. Focal length is also taken as a positive value. Substitute these values in the equation number 5. Sub these values in equation number 5. In equation 5. Then the equation number 5 should be written as 1 by minus u plus 1 by b is equal to 1 by f. This one should be written as 1 by f. Here 1 by b minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Here 1 by f is equal to 1 by b minus 1 by u. This is for the length formula. This is for the length formula. In this one, f is equal to focal length of a lens and b is the image distance and u is the object distance. Okay now ma? This is for the derivation for the length formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by b minus 1 by u. This is applicable to convex lens or concave lens, whatever it is. Okay now ma? In this session we learned what will happen when the parallel light rays are making certain angle with the principal axis. When the parallel light rays are making certain angle with the principal axis, the focal plane is formed. What is focal plane? Focal plane, it is nothing but it is a plane and which is perpendicular to the principal axis. After that, this is for lens formula, lens derivation. In this section, we learned focal plane and lens formula or lens derivation.